Here's my old Omlet door that I'm replacing, and it just basically says it's getting a crush detection all the time. So I've tried doing a lot of maintenance on it. I don't know what's wrong. I know a thing that I should have done is had this step bigger or more opportunity to not get dirt up there. So I'm gonna fix that in this next iteration. But the new one that that I built is gonna go right here. I've only got it attached with zip ties, so it's pretty easy to replace. The thing, I mean, it's literally, I'm just gonna swap it out and rewire it back into here so you can see what it looks like on the other side. It'd be an easy job, and they'll be able to come in and out. So I know I've got a weird scenario. I've got a gate for this big garden area that I no longer really use as a garden, and then there's a door that I cut over here so they can get through to get into the other coop that they've got. So yeah, it's just a weird scenario, but I was trying to come up with a way to keep chickens or baby chicks alive longer, and it's really tough because the hawks love to come and smite them. I'm gonna assemble this auto door from Omlet. I have got actually like 4 of these being used to let the chickens in and out. One of the doors finally went bad. It's just always saying blocked. So I got another one, and I'm gonna just replace it. So the cool thing is I literally can just swap in and out, pop some clips off. I'll show you that at the end of this. This does come with some installation. So this is the key. I like that it puts the gear, the teeth on the back rather than out in the open. So this keeps it usually well protected and doesn't get dirty. I hardly ever have them malfunction. Every once in a while, something does get stuck like down here. Maybe a chicken like latched over it and dropped something in there, so I have to come clear that out. But I learned my lesson. What I do is just put it up high enough so they need to jump over it or there's something from the walk-in. Anyway, I got some pieces and parts, and I will take you along in the book so that you can see what you need to do to get this bad boy set up. So the first step is to take these screws out and then take this guy off. All we're going to do is build the portion that actually rotates to make this guy move back and forth. I'm guessing this is pretty delicate. They don't ship it put together. It's kind of a weird thing, but I don't know. I don't find it to be that delicate. Anyway, this gear is got one side that is slightly flat. So that's how it's going to go down on this metal spike right here. So we just got to look for the same angle and then slide it on top. I can't do that with one hand, so hold on, let me get it done. So just like that, put it in there and then just twist it until it slides right down the hole and it'll drop in. So you've got this open hole at the top, and then the sleeve went down into this plastic sleeve. This piece is going to drop straight down through here, and you see that hole. This is going to rest inside of that. So it's just, I could probably do this with one hand. You just slide it right down there and match it right up. There you go. So it looks like that. And this guy should be able to rotate and spin on that. The instructions pretty much show that same thing, right? The one thing I don't think they really show you is that there is one flattened side on the post and in this hole, so you just gotta match that up, but it's pretty easy to find. Just rotate it until it drops all the way in versus sticking out. And then in the diagram, like I just showed you, this is gonna slide right down and go on top. And then you put it back together, cake. When we're done with that, got it screwed back down. The door is just going to lay right on here. So this is going to be touching those. And this door is, you can go either way with it, so it doesn't really matter, but just gonna lay it over the top and get it aligned. All right, so I flipped it over and you can see that the door right there is just riding in this track. To keep it in the track and aligned, they've got these pieces, and if you notice, they're beveled, so you just want to match the beveling up. That's like tilted, right, or curved. Just gonna lay this right on top. There are these 2 screws that you'll have to put in, and that will keep it slotted and it'll go back and forth. So you see it dropped in there, it'll go behind the posts and we'll keep it on the track. All right, I took the 4 screws that came in that one package and just put them right back in there. And as you can see, that ledge holds it on. on both sides so it won't come off. The door doesn't care which way you put it in. I tend to prefer, first is to make it easy for me to see when it's open and closed. And then also I just will move this cord around to get it out of the way. So it's pretty easy to get slotted. I'll take you outside in a moment and show you the rest of it. In this picture, they show you with the electrical wire running underneath, but I think that's mostly so you can wrap it around this guy to keep it out of the way. On a later picture, they have the electrical wire on top, and I prefer it being on top just because it makes the cabling a little bit easier. I would also recommend you guys all set it to light sensitivity because, you know, daylight savings time and all that, and the winter months and all. This just keeps it opening and closing at the right amount of light for you rather than a time. And then also I'd get a night light that goes with it. The night light is awesome because it turns on 10 minutes before and the chickens are like, oh, look, it's a thing. Let's go do it. So again, you can see right here, the cable's coming out of the top. So it doesn't matter. All right, let me take you outside and do the change out. All right, old door is off. Pretty easy to just do a little snip on the zip ties. And I'm gonna throw this bad boy on using zip ties to put it right back in the same spot. There you go, got it zip tied up. I'm gonna add another brick right here so that the dirt won't come up as much, and then just run the electrical right back in here. I just cut this guy because I don't need it. I need to get some screws to take that apart. There we go, got it on the test run. It's just doing the calibration thing as it opens up a new door. Everything looks good.